It's morning of the 23rd, and I don't feel so great. Still dealing with the whole congestion thing. I'm still achy and sore from the whole fixing the pipes under the house thing. Just, it's like it's getting worse. But it's not like flu symptoms. It's not like, thing I'm not supposed to say on this platform symptoms. It's just, I know me, and this is how I am. I really need my rest, I guess. So I tried to get up earlier. I weighed in, encouraging, by the way, and then I knocked back out for a couple of hours. I don't feel great, and my shoulders are pretty locked up right now. So it's gonna be one of those days. And despite that, I am probably still going to be in here trying to fix stuff. Get stuff put back to where it's supposed to be. Get my room back to normal. Why is there a giant stack of video games and DVDs sitting on the floor chairs? First, though, definitely some calories in. I need to try to do better than yesterday, though, about my active minutes. My goal is 50. What I achieved yesterday was 19. I didn't push myself enough. And I especially need to try to do this with stretching and get these muscles sorted out so that I can continue to use them. Breakfast first. I don't even know if there's coffee. I don't even particularly want any coffee. I just want to grab some Cheerios and start all the stuff that I gotta get done today. It's roughly 11:30. I had my bowl of Cheerios. Went and made some orange spice tea. But it's still cooling off. And the trash truck came by. So hooray for that. And I went and moved the empty bins, back up to the house, back to the back door. And I am really feeling awful. Like, that took a lot more out of me than I was expecting. So I'm gonna sit down and watch some TV for a while, occasionally pause it and go check on my kids. But I'm gonna try to rest up for a little bit. I got a craft going on that I'll be working on. But mostly it'd be probably catching up on some Sabrina. I had a can of ravioli for lunch along with another cup of tea. Not bad on the calories. It was 320 calories. For dinner, my mom picked up Raising Cane's, which is very, very high calories. So instead, I made my own French toast to kind of keep my calorie limits down. It's 7 o'clock even. I cannot get my bottle of iced tea to open at all. I am sitting outside of the spot where the Boy Scouts are having their little troop meeting, and I've got half of that Hue candy bar left. I don't know if the logo will show. Yeah, it's interesting. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch this video that my oldest was showing me of some guy, Gray Still Plays or something, because he was playing a bit of it he wanted me to listen to, and it sounded absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna sit down and just watch that for a while. I may even turn off the car to save on gas. And my sunroof is open because it's not warm, but it's not cold. Hallelujah, fresh air, not cold. It's I want to say probably mid to upper 60s right now, possibly even in the low 70s. I don't know. I would prefer everything to be about 78 to 83 degrees 100% of the time, because that's me. It's gonna be at least an hour of sitting here in the car. So that's what I'm up to. And I got a box from Amazon right before I had to leave, and it was supposed to arrive last Wednesday. And it's ramen because Bruce is an addict, and it's nutritionally speaking mattress stuffing. I got another bottle of 0-calorie caramel syrup because I ran out, and a big canister of black garlic. So good. It's 11:32. I am a little less in pain than I was when I woke up this morning, so booyah, I guess. I don't have a lot going on. I know that I didn't have a lot for this video. I've had a whole lot of nothing going on all day. I did watch a bit of Sabrina. I think I'm right at the start of season 4. It's not hitting like it used to. It got a little convoluted. Like they're drawing things out, adding things in specific, like it's like filler, in some places. So I'm probably gonna try to finish but I'm not as impressed as I was. So goals for tomorrow, don't really have any. Is it Wednesday? I guess I do need to get out and get a few things. And then we've got a family birthday coming up on Thursday. It's my mom's turn, and I have no idea. No idea. Gotta figure something out for that. And she hasn't had any suggestions for us either. Now, normally around my mom's birthday, my dad has to take a trip to Oklahoma every year for work. But obviously not this year. I think it got canceled last year too, as all of this fun stuff with 2020 was coming around in our area. I don't know how this one's gonna go. So normally she would get dinner at Joe's Crab Shack while my dad's out of town, since he's not a fan. But also, we haven't actually eaten out at a restaurant since all of this fun stuff started happening. Back when people still remembered the Australian wildfires. Back when there were memes about that. And that interesting virus wasn't all over the front page of every news website every day. So things will be different this year. But there's no hints about what might be the plan. Now, I was really clear with my family about options for my birthday. It helps to, put stuff out there. It's like, yes, I went to go to a brewery, and I went to eat barbecue, and hang out outdoors. No such luck. So I guess we'll see what happens. I don't even know about cake. Does she want cake, even? Probably gluten-free cake. Yeah, I definitely need to get into town tomorrow. At least the weather's good. We are back to like mid-spring kind of days for here. 70s. And then this weekend, camp out. I am breathing better. I think I may have kicked the congestion, especially with all this hot tea I've been drinking. And I'm breathing better. I didn't have any coffee today. Still a little bit of a cough, but it takes a while for this kind of stuff to really pass and be done. And I don't know, if my shoulders don't improve pretty soon, I'm going to have to get my TENS unit on. Okay, so camp out this weekend. It's one night for me and my youngest. But my oldest, I get to just drop him off. That's fantastic. Uniforms have got to look good. I mean, don't get me wrong, they look nice in their little uniforms, but my youngest especially, we've got to find all his extra stuff and make sure it's in the right places on his uniform, because crossover It's a big deal. Everything you earned as a Cub Scout, you have it on your shirt when you cross over, apparently. I dropped my oldest off with the troop Friday night. They set up, they do all their stuff. They have the Cubs and any parents staying hang out the second night after the ceremony. I don't know if I can really share any photos or anything, but I'll try to get my kid apart from the group and get a picture of him. So Saturday night will be interesting. Aside from dropping off my oldest on Friday, I don't have any plans for that day. I just need to keep after him about their school stuff. Although I did get an interesting phone call today from my ex-husband, because during the scout meeting, my oldest had called him and then immediately hung up. And he's like, what? I think we are at the point where kids do not know how to prank call because their number's going to come up as them anyway. So he wouldn't be doing that for a joke. I mean, way back in the day before caller ID, that might have been funny, but no. And so he's like, is everything okay? He probably butt dialed you, but I'll check on him. When I first got my kids each their own phones, we were testing to see if the service was up, and I had John take the phone that I was setting up into the kitchen, and I called it. And he had heard of prank calls from The Simpsons, and so he tried really hard to pull a "is your refrigerator running" joke on me. And I'm like, well, you're in there, why don't you check it? He's okay. You know what? Prank calling has gone the way of a dodo with spam calls now. They're not going to pick up unless they know it's you, and then they know it's you. What a world we live in. I'm out. Thanks for sharing my day with me.